Hey, Charlene.
Hey, Chantel. Hey, everybody. Welcome to What's Troubling You with
Chantel. And
and Shirlene. We are here today because we wanted to do a interval thing to
yes,
kind of talk to y'all. We have our next time that we're going to post, we have another session called Travel.
yes.
And we're just excited about that because we're going to talk about the things that you should do,
Where to
how to
go?
stay safe. We're going to talk about where to go. Yes,
COVID
what are the hot
requirements.
places to go,
Mm-hmm.
COVID requirements,
Yes,
prices. What is the best economical place for you to go now that you're coming out of the pandemic? And that leads us into what we're going to do tonight.
yes.
So join us on June 12th at
At
3
3 p.m.
p.m.
Yes.
on
Fa-
Facebook Live, and
And
we will be
YouTube.
posting on YouTube right after that Facebook Live. So come on and join us to find out all the hot topics in terms of travel.
Travel.
But tonight, what we're going to do, and it's nighttime here in Texas, okay?
Yes.
So, what we're going to do tonight is talk about coming out of the pandemic, which is really, something else. As we go forward to go forward into the pandemic and coming out of the pandemic,
Hmm.
we want to be able to do the right things to stay safe.
Yes.
You know, one of the things is that I suggest is, watching the news. What about you, Chantel?
Well, I'm not going to do anything any different. I'm still going to wear my mask, even though
Mhm.
I am vaccinated fully. My older daughter is fully vaccinated, but my 8-year-old is not, and she can't get vaccinated as of yet. So to keep her protected, I choose to continue to wear my mask, even though I don't have to. And just stay
Yeah, that's what
safe.
we're doing over here as well. We're
Mhm.
wearing a mask and still just following precautions
Mhm.
that were in place before. Just kind of keeping our hands sanitized, wearing a
Mhm.
mask, social distancing,
Yes, and not
where we
being in large crowds. That's another
in large
concern.
crowds. Absolutely. We don't want to be in large crowds. And just kind of doing some self care on a regular basis,
Yes,
taking care of ourselves, getting rest, eating properly, just doing some things just to stay healthy because we don't do
yes,
anything to cause our immune systems to fail so that we become exposed to something else.
yes. And
We
continue to take your vitamins or start taking them if you
absolutely,
don't take them.
absolutely. To
You
still
should be,
take vitamins.
yes,
uh,
multivitamin, B12, iron.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Just to be healthy, to find what is
Yes.
healthy for you. So as we come out of this pandemic, Chantel, share with us what are some of your hopefuls coming out of this process? Because literally we're moving forward. Even at my job, we're moving forward to prepare to come out of this. So, what are some of your hopefuls?
I hope that everyone takes it seriously, um, and either gets vaccinated or if you're not vaccinated, continue to wear your mask and a social distance because we've seen what this virus can do to people that aren't vaccinated, and
Mhm.
it's not nice. It's destroyed families. So I just hope people take it seriously and protect themselves and their families because it's not about us. It's about
Right,
everybody else. We have to be mindful of everybody else. It's not just about us.
right.
We can't take that that thought and say, "Well, I'm fine," but somebody next to you may not be. So
May not be right. And you
just
don't
think
want
about
to
others.
take it back home, even
Right,
though you're not sick, but you become a carrier of the
right.
virus. And so we want to be conscious of that. I think one of my hopefuls are that we get through this quickly and people become aware and decide to rally in. I know different states are doing different things to encourage people
Hmm.
to become vaccinated, whether it's a lottery or whether it's paying for tuition,
Hmm.
just doing different things to encourage people to get vaccinated. But my hopeful is that they follow through with doing what is right for them, and right for society, so that we can open
Right.
up, our areas and be able to go shopping again, to go
Yes.
down to have dinner again, you know,
Yes.
and not feel as paranoid anymore. You
Right.
know, as we talked about travel, we're going to be doing that in a couple of weeks. And one of the things that I have not done since 2019 is travel.
Mm.
And one of my concerns was, you know, just being in close proximity with people that I'm not familiar with. And so, in fear of bringing something back to my, you know, my home and stuff. So, you know, I'm just mindful of that. I miss traveling. I
Yeah, I
do.
know.
I I have the travel bug just whooshing around inside of me.
You know, I travel for work. I have to go every three
Right.
weeks. I go out of town.
You do.
So um, I'm mindful. Sometimes the seat next to me is empty. Sometimes it's not. But what I normally do is spray myself down with Lysol before I get home, and then go take off my clothes and wash them, and
Yeah,
shower
and
up.
just be safe and
Mhm.
just doing those extra precautions and hoping that, you know, eventually we can come to a place that we are able to open back up, get back out, and have some sense of normalcy.
Yes,
I'm looking
I'm
forward.
ready.
I'm looking for the sense of normalcy. And we've talked about various things over the last year, and just getting back to normalcy is also a part of mental health,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
and just trying to stabilize one's mental health and maintain mental health, healthiness is to just to become stable in our environment. So that's probably one of my real hopefuls, that we could just become stable all the way around, that people
yes,
don't have to be stressed, don't have to be worried. And I think sometimes when people have cabin fever for so long, when they come out, that's when other behaviors come out
yes.
because they haven't been around people in a long time, and
Hmm.
that congregating and that built up, you know,
Angst.
energy on the inside.
Hmm.
Exactly. It just bursts. So we're hearing a lot of things that are happening at arenas and different places,
Hmm.
because people are being released from cabin fever. So
Hmm.
we want to be able to find a way to be healthy,
Yes, and
to
whole.
and whole.
Hmm.
Right. Define that. Yes. And we've done several segments on that, finding that this healthy place and becoming whole. And we want to encourage that in this coming out. You know,
Yes,
as we
yes.
come out, we want to be mindful of just ourselves and others. So, what are some of the things that you could think that we could do to help in that, Chantel?
So help us be mindful when we come out, or
Mm-hmm.
self care when we come out.
Self-care.
I
Kind of
say
do.
pedicures, massages, a long drive,
Long drive.
um, walk by the lake,
Yeah.
or just a walk in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
something to get away, quiet time to yourself. Because sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you have to be, even though you were in the house, you may have been in the house with your family,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes that can be overwhelming.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes it's just better to get out, take a walk,
Take a walk. Yeah.
get your pedicure,
Yeah.
a massage,
Yeah.
something
Something
like
that's
that.
going to be that will start those endorphins rolling again, you know, and
Hmm.
that energy roll, that kind of releasing it slowly, not just kind of thrusting it out there.
Right.
I think that is good. And as we come out, I think that's an excellent idea. You know, I just never put that together, but it's excellent to be able to do it slowly, just
Hmm.
gradually start doing things.
And also, I wanted to say, and don't be so quick to anger,
Mm,
because you have to remember everybody's been pent up,
mm,
and just because they say something the wrong way, you take it the wrong way, it may not have been directed to you at all. And taking 10 seconds to just calm down could avert a lot of problems. So don't be so quick to anger.
yeah,
Everything is not meant towards you.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So,
And a great technique you can do is being able to count backwards or count forward. Um, maybe some self-talk. It says, is this really worth it at this moment for me to kind of respond to something that I think sounds stupid?
Right.
Uh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Right.
Maybe sometimes I just need to slow it down
Mhm.
and use some skills and just
Right.
count backwards, count forward, or do some positive self-talk. Is it really worth it?
Right.
Better than this. I don't have to
Right.
respond. And I
Right.
like that. Don't be quick to respond because you're
Right.
right. People, the person on the other end of that conversation or on the other end of that moment
Mhm.
has been locked up just like you have,
Right.
and you have all this pent up energy, aggression, whatever it is. Um, it's been pent up and now coming out into the world, boom, it's just
Responding to frustration.
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. And so just being able to do that is self care. It's part of that self care. You
Yes, it
know,
is.
first. Mm-hmm.
Mental health care. Yes.
Mental health, absolutely, absolutely. So as we are mindful, and we didn't come out here to talk a long time tonight, but we
No.
wanted to come on just to kind of give you a snippet of an introduction of where we're going this month. And we're going to probably come on a little bit more
Yes.
soon just to provide you with a couple of intros because I want to say this is that we've been getting some positive feedback
Yes, we
that's
have.
troubling you. People have been enjoying the topics, enjoying the discussion. And so we want to be able to filter more. So this is what you can do. You can go out to our page. We're on Facebook. And if you're not already on our Facebook page, you can, click on and
Subscribe.
request, and
Hmm.
we will allow you to come in. And we're open to hear new ideas and new thoughts. So
Yes.
things that people want us to discuss about and talk about, we want to share about.
Right.
And the great thing is we bring on people and experts in the field of the discussions we do. We just don't
Yes.
randomly, but we actually bring on experts in the field that can talk about an area that you're interested in. And
Yes, we do.
our last episode in May, check it out on YouTube. It was about
Yes.
strokes and lupus. And we got an overwhelming amount of feedback, positive feedback about people who didn't even know about what to do, did not know what were some of the pointers for having a stroke or even having lupus. So go out there to YouTube and check it out, okay?
Yes.
Let's
Like
talk
and subscribe, Chantel and Charlene on
Chantel
YouTube.
and Shirlene.
On
Yeah.
Facebook, it's What's Troubling You, a discussion with Chantel and Charlene.
That's it. That's it. And we want you to go out and check out some of our discussions because we're having some really good discussions. And this is the second half of 2021. So
Yes, it
I'm
is.
looking forward to some great information that we're going to share. Let me give you a little open little secret we're going to share with y'all. In July, we
Mhm.
have a very special guest. But I'm not going to tell you who the person is,
Mhm.
but we have a very special guest to
Very
talk
special.
real estate. Now, let
I'm
me tell you,
starstruck. Y'all see my cheeks have gotten red because I'm blushing.
well, real estate across the country is hot, but Texas real estate, girl, is even hotter. Okay. And so we're going to talk about real estate overall. So if you're looking to buy a house, if you're looking to rent, you're looking to step up your game in terms of where your living space is, you want a new living space, you've been cramped in that old living space for a while, you want something new, check out our event for July.
Yes.
Okay, July 2021. And is that July 17th?
July 10th.
July
Oh no, you know what?
July 17th.
Yes, July 17th, because
July
July 10th
17th.
is training day.
Yes, July 17th. It's going to be at 3 o'clock, and we have a really special guest. Uh,
Yes.
that's their business is real estate, and they're going to come out and they're going to
Is it
talk.
more than one or one?
It's just one, and
Okay.
so this person will come out and talk about uh, homes, how to get one, what's the market look like right now, how do you go ahead and apply for a loan, What do you need to look for? What do you need to have? You need to have a decision. I think sometimes people go house shopping or apartment shopping, and they're just looking at what's going on the outside, or
Right.
how I can decorate this, but there's more to it, much
Hmm.
more to it. So we want you to be in the know. So come out with us in July, but we'll probably have something before that to
Yes.
talk about to set that time up.
Because later on in 2021, we'll be releasing our journal, What's Troubling You journal. So that's, and I'm blushing again, but that's to come. So we have other stuff coming up. We have
We're
journals
working
and
on some stuff,
we're
y'all.
working on
We
some
are
stuff.
working on some
So
stuff. So there's a lot of things happening. Not only we doing this, but we also have our individual projects. You're going to hear
yes,
about.
yes,
We're going to talk about that. We're also going to do another author session.
yes, we are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're going to have some interesting people, different people who are going to come out and talk about their projects.
Well,
And
some of the same ones, because some of them have come out with their
yeah,
second book now. Yes.
okay.
So
So we have some recurring people, and we're going to bring on some new people as well to
yes,
talk about their reoccurring process and their new projects. And just to be able to share with you guys, there's so much to come. So as we move forward, coming out of this pandemic, what am I saying? We're still moving. We're
yes,
still doing stuff. We're
yes.
not going to stop just because of the pandemic. It has not held us down. Actually, I think it's kind of nourished.
Accelerated. Yes. Can't
Exactly.
stop, won't stop.
Say that again, girl.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Y'all hear that? That needs to be your motto.
I
Can't,
know, right?
won't stop. I love it.
I'm
I
gonna have
love.
to get a T-shirt made with that on there.
That's right. Can't stop, won't stop. And so we're here for you to talk about what's troubling you,
Mhm.
okay? So that you can let it off, get it out of your system, and get in the know so that you can be expanded to move forward. That's
Yes,
what we're looking forward to happen in the
yes.
second half, to move forward. What are your thoughts, Chantel?
I am ready for my open doors so I can go through them. I'm gonna keep developing. That's another thing. Keep developing. So when that door opens, you can walk through it. Somebody told me that this weekend. So
Absolutely.
I'm just passing it on.
Keep
Keep
developing
developing.
as the door opens. And you have to keep doing that. You have to keep studying, you got to keep reading, you got to keep kind of pruning yourself so that
Yes.
you can, when all of this smoke clears,
Mhm.
you're ready to move forward into the next level.
And
Um,
and don't be afraid of going into the uncomfortable places because that's most of the times where your breakthrough is in the uncomfortable places.
mhm.
Can't get a breakthrough when it's comfortable.
Well, I find that part of my comfortability is actually doing it. Is
Really?
actually doing the thing that I'm supposed to do. When I'm probably the most uncomfortable is because I'm sitting on it.
Oh, when I'm the most uncomfortable, like sometimes when I first started this new position, I was very uncomfortable. And when I started flying for this new position, I was very uncomfortable. But I have grown into my position and I've gotten used to traveling. So that's why I said, because I was like, God, this position is not for me. I'm traveling. I'm not used to this. And I was uncomfortable and I'm thriving in this position. So that's why I said, don't be afraid of what's uncomfortable
Yeah.
because
Don't
it,
be afraid.
yes.
Because it sounds like you sound like me. As soon as I become comfortable, I'm in my element.
Mhm.
I'm not afraid. I'm just, if I sit too long, I think stagnation starts to kick in and then I
Mhm.
start to worry and
Yes.
start to think too hard. So I've
Yes.
learned I have to keep moving, I have to keep pedaling, keep going forward. So as I walk into this open door of coming out of this pandemic, that's what I'm gonna
Mhm.
keep doing, keep
Keep
walking.
going. Because remember, we talked about that. I told you earlier, I told you, I'm not scared. I'm not stuck. I'm comfortable.
Hmm.
Because the pandemic had me comfortable. I mean, I didn't have to go anywhere too much. I
Hmm.
was at home.
Hmm. Yeah,
I was just comfortable.
yeah.
So,
I think that I'm that person who has projects all the time. I always
Mhm.
got a project. I always got something going on.
Well, I
And
do too, but I wasn't doing it, if that makes sense. I wasn't. I was supposed to be
but
working on my
me,
book.
well, we know the things I've been doing in
Yes.
the background, in the back scenes. I've been doing some things, and I've been leaping while I've been sitting. I've been just continually leaping. And so I know my last venture that I completed, when it was over, I was just like, now what? Now what?
The
And
book.
I realized it was time for me to sit down for a minute and regather myself. So
Mm.
I heard Chantel say she dropped that little nugget. She think I didn't hear, but she dropped that little nugget. She said book. And so just to let you know, yes, I've started. I've put down some foundation.
I have to.
So yes, that is part of our new venture. We are working to become authors. Yes, we
Yes.
are.
I'm also working to open Saved by Grace. I'm working on my website. My business cards are complete already. They're so pretty. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, we have some things coming out.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to announce my other project that I'm working on yet,
Mm.
because yeah, I'm not
Don't
gonna announce
announce it.
because I don't really want to put it out there yet. But I do have another project in the works. It's been working for a while though. It's not a new project. It's been working for a while, and but when it comes out, it'll have its time, and so but I'm excited for Chantel. Who's coming out with some great things. Do you want to talk a little bit about Saving Grace?
Saved by Grace? No, not
Saving
yet.
right now? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
When the
So,
website is complete, I'll talk about it.
okay. Okay. Cool. 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 So, she's going to come out and talk about that hopefully in another month or so.
It depends on when the website is together because I have to get some
That's what I'm
products
saying. Another month
to
or so.
put on the website. So I have to do the products first, and
Okay.
so maybe about a month and a half.
Okay. All right. So, August, y'all be ready now. Okay. Because June is set up. And so
Mhm.
we may be having a discussion about Saved by Grace in August. So
Yes,
don't sleep on us, okay?
that's
We're
right.
gonna talk about that because we definitely want to be able to uh not only because we promote a lot of people, we want to
Yes,
also promote ourselves. There's an old term that says it's a poor frog that can't appraise his own pond. And so,
that's right.
we got to support our ponds too. And so we'll probably be sharing about Saved by Grace by Chantel um, shortly. We'll have a discussion about that.
And then
So look forward to it.
hopefully by then we can split the time and you can talk about your thing.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know yet. We'll talk about it. We'll see where we go with the next
Okay. No pressure.
because it's launching soon, and I just I don't know. I don't want to put it out there yet, but
I know, but August, that's 2 months.
I know.
You're not gonna launch by then?
Oh, I'll be
Yeah.
by next month.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta have time to talk about yours before,
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't.
okay. No pressure.
Let's yeah. I don't know if I want to talk about that yet. But I
Okay.
do eventually. I want to talk about uh, our books, and
Yes.
I want to share about that
Mhm.
and some other literary projects I would like to do. She mentioned about a journal,
Mhm.
and we will be working on a journal. And you'll say they're working on a journal. Yes, we're working. We're creating a journal, and so that people can have. We are journalers. We are
Yes.
people who write in journals, and so one of the things that I do realize is that our gifts that make room for us are sometimes right in our own hands.
Right.
And because I am a journaler, and so is Chantel, we want to be able to share that experience with others because it does work and it does help.
Yes.
Um, I journal everything, I document everything, I write down everything so I can always go back and reflect on it later. Um, there's a scripture that says, write the vision and make it
Make
plain.
it plain.
And so as the reader reads it, he's able to run with it. And so the way you can do that is to be able to write things down and be able to look at them. We did a vision board in January, and to just be able to post things that we're able to look at as they start to unfold, as they start to come alive and come to fruition. We are able to look at them and see them, and also gain momentum on how to go forward. And so we want to be able to encourage people as we're coming out of this pandemic to begin to leap. That's what we talked about on Sunday, was being is leaping.
Mhm.
And that's where I am right now. So it's just in a place of leaping, being able to go forward, being able to move forward, and we want you to go with us.
Yes. And the reason I journal, I write things down, is because I'm a visual person. So I have to see it. If I don't see it, then I don't do it. I mean,
All right, yeah,
so the journal is not only for me, it's to help everyone else that
yeah,
is visual, that needs to write things down so they can see it
yeah,
and remember it. And it
yeah.
helps getting stuff out. I don't care how small you think it is. If you let it keep it inside, it'll fester. Writing it down helps. You don't have to keep it. You can burn it, but writing it down, getting it out helps. So,
And we want to do that. And we are clinicians by trade, and we want to be able to help. That's what we're here to do, is to help people to become whole, and just to relinquish those things that are troubling you. So join us. Is there anything else,
yes.
Chantel?
No, nothing else.
Join us on June 12th, Saturday, June 12th. We will be live on Facebook. Okay,
Yes, we will. At 3 p.m.
at 3 p.m. And we will also be, and you know what, you can come to one of our pages. If you know us personally, you can come to our pages, or you can come to What's Troubling You, discussion with Chantel and Charlene. Come to our page, join our page, and you can ask questions, because we're
Yes.
live, and you can ask questions on Facebook. And I know there are people out there who love to travel.
Mhm.
So this is going to be a hot topic. So
Yes.
we want you to get the best deals. We want you to know how to travel safely. We want you to know where to go. Okay.
Yes. And
What,
and what the requirements are.
and what are some of the requirements?
Hmm.
So come with your questions, ask your questions, because we're going to have experts on panel to discuss what's going on out there.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So if you're saying, I've had cabin fever, I want to get out, I want to do something, I want to travel, I want to go someplace, I just want to get away. I don't even
Yes.
want to get on a plane, I don't want to go on a bus, I don't want to go in a car. I want to go someplace that I can, oh, you can go in your car. I can drive someplace and just put my feet in some water. They can talk to you about that too.
Yes.
Okay, right in your own backyard, they can help you do that. So we're gonna be coming on. So come on, join us. Find out what
Yes.
you can do this summer. Find out what you can do this month, and how you can do it safely. We're
Yes.
excited about that. So join us on, again, Saturday, June
June
12th
12th
at 3 o'clock.
on
Facebook
Facebook and YouTube.
and YouTube. Are we going live on YouTube?
No, we'll be live on Facebook, but I'll upload it to YouTube
So
after
you know what
this.
that means? You know what that means? She's going to upload it on YouTube. That's where all our videos are, on YouTube.
Mhm.
And what you can do is share it with your families and friends. Okay. Now, don't just watch it, like, and subscribe.
That's
Okay.
right.
And you can put
All right.
comments if you want. You can do that.
I didn't hear
So
what you say.
they can put a comment too if they want.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Comment.
We want you to like and subscribe, okay?
Yes.
Because there's going to be some great information that you can share with your family and your friends. All right.
Yes. All
All
right.
right, Chantel. I think that's good for tonight. It's time for us